This is yesterday's HaYom Yom. I'm sorry we didn't do it yesterday. I have also some excuses. I wasn't feeling good. I was ill. I was tired, etc., etc. The sins of the Jewish people in the time of the Greeks, was studying. First of all, we learned the culture of the Greeks. We copied their culture. Then the Jewish people, they defiled Shabbat and the holy days. Then they ate not kosher food, and they neglected the purity of family purity. Means the time that a wife is forbidden to her husband, she's going to the mikveh, etc. All these laws, they they neglected. The punishment was the spiritual destruction of the temple. The Greeks did not destroy the physical temple; they left it go. The Romans, they destroyed it about 200 years after that, but they destroyed it spiritually. They killed Jews, and eventually it led to slavery and exile. But by means of tshuva and mesirut nefesh, that was the whole thing of Chanuka, that the self-sacrifice and the great miracle of divine salvation of Chanuka came about. That the Jewish people all of a sudden forgot about themselves. They started thinking about God. They even risked their lives. And that's the big miracle of Hanukkah, that we defeated the Greeks and that the light lit 8 days. Interestingly, on Hanukkah, the main miracle was that we defeated the Greeks. There was, according to Rashi, the whole battle started off with only 13 Jews against at least 20,000 Greeks. That's what it says. that the Maccabees and what is were only 13 altogether. And that was a big thing. But the main miracle, the main celebration that we make is the candles, because the whole thing was the motivation. The motivation. Why did 13 people go against 20,000? Where did they get this crazy motivation to do such a thing like that? The fact that they succeeded, that's wonderful. But the motivation behind it is even a bigger miracle. Like I said before, the big miracle of the 6 Day War was that we attacked. We didn't wait for them to attack, like in Yom Kippur. That was the big miracle. Where did they get this? So that is because the essence of the Jewish soul told them it can't be otherwise. Like Yehuda coming close to approaching Yosef. It can't be otherwise. We don't care if there's 20,000 and we're only 13, right? Even if there's 20 million and we're only 13. What we know is it can't be otherwise. We can't allow the Greeks to rule over how we do our commandments. That's the little spark, that little light. That's the big miracle, the light of Hanukkah. The motivation was that it had to be pure light. Okay, that's what brought about the miracle. Then next we have, that was yesterday. Here's today. Is that right? Yes. This is Rosh Chodesh, and this is the first day of Tevet. That's today. It's customary that when you're not praying with a minyan, you say the first blessings and the last blessings of Hallel. Even the days when the half Hallel is said, like on Rosh Chodesh, there's on all the holidays and also on Chanukah, we say the complete Hallel. Complete Hallel. Hallel is, what is it, 7 Psalms, 8 Psalms, and what half Hallel, we leave 2 of them out. We 2 of them out. It says, but nevertheless, we say the blessing, and it says, okay, then our custom is, at least in Chabad, that we say, after we finish saying Hallel, we take off of our tefillin, and we put on the tefillin of Rabbeinu Tam, and then we say Musaf without any tefillin at all on our head. And all the daily Torah portions, lessons are studied after we finish the whole prayer. We don't learn anything in between. So on Chanukah, we say the full Hallel. All the 8 days of Chanukah, And on Rosh Chodesh, we also say the Musaf prayer. So you should take off your tefillin and before you pray Musaf. You should pray Musaf without tefillin. Those people who put on Rabbeinu Tam, the Rabbeinu Tam tefillin should also be put on before Musaf. Okay, that is it. Now, story. One minute.